For the first time in just a few weeks, the best men's and women's tennis players in the world will be in Mason at the same time. And it was in Mason in 2009 that Kim Clijsters started the second phase of her career after having a baby. Local 12's Bob Herzog recently caught up with the former #1 player in the world.
Kim, thanks so much for taking some time with us. How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing very, very well. Thank you so much. Now, I know with the injury you weren't able to play Wimbledon. How's everything feeling now? Are you good to go?
Yeah, almost. I mean, I've been hitting for a little over a week now, so every day my intensity has been increasing, and my foot is reacting well. So still, I have to rehab and still have to put a lot of time into just after my workouts, cooling down, exercises, and everything. But it's moving into the positive direction, and I look forward to starting my summer off.
Good. Now, I understand that the injury, not tennis related, but dancing related. Are you back dancing again?
Well, this injury was actually tennis related. It happened when I was playing the week before Wimbledon. I twisted my ankle on court in Rosmalen in Holland. So the one before that was a dancing injury.
I thought the dancing injury was still affecting. I was going to offer special dance lessons for you, but now that that's all better, you don't have to worry about that anymore. We'll tell you what. I know you won the match here in Cincinnati last year. Remarkable comeback against Maria Sharapova, 3 sets. What do you remember from that match?
Oh, it was a very intense match, and it was, I was down, and then we had that storm that came in, and I kind of had a little bit of time to gather my emotions and my thoughts, and I was able to win that second set still, and then in the third set I felt that I just started playing a little bit better, and Maria started to just lose her rhythm a little bit out there, and I was able to finish it off.
One of the things I remember from that match last year, and I actually got to see it myself before the tournament, was that trophy that you got, that great big hulking massive vase of a trophy. Did you get to keep that thing, and do you use it for anything at home?
Well, it is at home. They shipped it to me. I wasn't going to take it on the plane or anything, but they shipped it to me. They shipped it to me at home, and a lot of people are like asking me, "Oh, where's this trophy from?" And so it does draw a lot of attention whenever I have friends or family come over to the house.
Yeah, you can get a pretty massive flower arrangement in that thing, I imagine. You got the win last year. You've got the quarterfinals the year before, and that was, of course, first tournament in your comeback after a 2-year break to start a family. So Cincinnati, kind of a special place for you, really.
It is very special. That's kind of where, in my second career, it all started off for me, and it's a nice place to be at, and we love just being there, with the family and hanging out there as a family. And there's so much to do for little kids as well, so that just kind of makes it a little bit easier on my part. For the entertainment side of things for a little girl. So she loves swimming, and there's enough water parks and amusement parks for her to go to. So whenever she's not with me at the courts, she can have a good time at the parks.
And it's certainly been plenty warm, so you'll be looking for those places to cool off, like water parks and the like, while you're here. Now, this year in Mason, the men and the women are going to play at the same time. Does that change anything for you as a player, your preparation at all?
No, I mean, to me personally, it doesn't really change anything. I think it's going to be fun to have both events, during the same week. It will be, the tournament has grown so much over the last few years, and they've really expanded their, things that they had to expand. I mean, you obviously need more courts. You have the locker rooms. The stadium that they build is incredible, and it is a beautiful facility. So I mean, we're very spoiled in that way. So I think everybody, the fans and the players, are very, very excited to have that combination happening this year.
Yes, there's certainly more excitement for the fans. Do you guys, as the players, feel that too? Do you feel that when everybody's together, it's just more opportunity to see more great players play? Do you get any chance to watch anybody else?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've always enjoyed watching men's tennis as well. I think there's always, although we play differently, I think there's still it's still fun to interact with them, to see what it's like to see players like Nadal, like Federer prepare, Andy Murray now as well, Djokovic, just to see them, and because during Grand Slams when we play together, everybody kind of is on their own, and at a tournament like Cincinnati, I mean, you're able to interact with those players a little bit more as well, and I think it just all becomes a little more personal, and I think that's, for the players, what makes it a little bit more fun too.
Yeah. Now, 4 Grand Slam titles, of course, very, very impressive, but also very impressive, maybe even more impressive, being named one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. I mean, on that list, you've got Prince William, you've got Justin Bieber, Oprah, President Obama, the guy from Facebook. How does that feel to be on a list with folks like that?
Well, it is an honor, but I mean, I don't, it doesn't make me feel any differently. Obviously, I'm happy in a way that people can look at me and see me as a role model, but it's not that, I just try to be myself, and I try to be, a good tennis player and a good person all around. And I think, yeah, so that's about it. I mean, it was, I was definitely surprised as well to see my name in that list. And
I was going to say, do you get any advance notice before a list like that comes out, or do you get a phone call and say, hey, I was reading Time Magazine, Kim, and I saw your name?
Well, it was actually very funny because I was in the car driving to my trainer, and on the news, I in Belgium, I heard, and I was like, what? So I just called, I called my manager. I'm like, he goes, yeah, I didn't tell you about this. Yeah, I got a notice. So he got the notice, but he didn't pass it on to me. But I was definitely very surprised.
Well, congratulations on that and all your success. We'd love to see you win another title here in Cincinnati next month. Good luck, best of health, and thank you so much for your time, Kim. We appreciate it.